Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Free.
I'm Andrew.
And we are
TheGhaMerican.
So for today's video, Andrew is going to be reacting to the whole Meek Mill situation. If you guys didn't know, Meek Mill had recently gone to Ghana, and while he was there, he ended up shooting a video at the Jubilee
House.
At the Jubilee House, and it was like a huge thing. Now, I'm American. I didn't even know what the Jubilee House was. So of course, I went to the shade room. I looked at the post. I looked at his apologies. I read the comments and things like that. And for the people that don't know, the Jubilee House is the equivalent to the White House in the US. There was a lot of outrage, especially from the Ghanaian community. So I wanted to get Andrew's take on it because of course he is from Ghana. So I feel like if anybody has the right to speak on that situation, it's him, because again, I really didn't know what was going on. I did a little bit of research, and again, I read the comments and all that other stuff. So I have my opinion and Andrew has his opinion. So we're gonna let him take over, and then I'll just, add my 2 cents in, maybe 1 cent, because I don't know a lot about this.
Well, the thing is, before I even dive right into telling you guys how I feel, I just want my Ghanaian brothers and sisters to understand that, to know that yes, I understand how they feel, the sentiment, the outrage and everything. But there's a few things that I have to say. And first of all, I wouldn't necessarily blame him,
Same.
I wouldn't blame Meek Mill. I don't blame him at all for anything that happened. Because obviously I was scrolling through, I think a few of the posts from other pages, and I saw one that said that for him in America, they didn't know what Jubilee House was. They'd never even heard of it before. So let me just give you guys a background, just a little bit, for those who don't know what Jubilee House is, or flagship houses as Ghanaians affectionately call it. So the Jubilee House is it is the seat of government, in Ghana. Well, that's where the president meets his ministers. That's where diplomatic meetings are held. That's where ambassadors are being held, are being interviewed, are being welcomed into the country. So it's a place that is deemed as a security zone in Ghana. And so if you get a security zone, of course, there are protocols put in place for you to follow to ensure the safety of others. And so for him, I'm sure that when he got there, probably a few of the security protocols were not followed. I don't know why. I'm sure a lot of people are going to answer to that, to authorities. So when you get to the security zone in Ghana, Flagstaff House is a no-go area. It's a place you don't take pictures, you don't take videos, nothing. Even when you're walking past the street, you're not supposed to even stand there for a minute. So for Ghanaians, if you're Ghanaian and you're being caught taking a picture or video of the place, unless you're being given permission, if not, you'll be in serious trouble. So I'm sure when he got there, they were taking videos, they were taking pictures. So to him, he didn't really think it was a security zone, because of course you can't do that in the States. White House, you just go and taking pictures and videos of the place. Can you do that?
I'm not 1,000% sure. I don't know. I've never been to the White House, babe.
Yeah, so I'm sure that he felt he was, and he enjoyed himself, adrenaline rushing, pumping, enjoying himself, all that. But for me, like I said in the beginning, I don't blame him at all. Now, my blame goes to the Ghanaians, the authorities, and for 2 main reasons. One, we didn't respect ourselves enough for him to respect us. Because I feel like if you respect yourself and you draw boundaries, he's a foreigner. Yes, he's African American, but he's not Ghanaian. He's African American, and he's not a native of the land. You need to take him through the rules and regulations, the protocols put in place whenever he gets to certain places. Remember I was talking about culture in our last video, how you can't just go to any African country and do anything anyhow. So he should have been educated. I don't blame Meek Mill, no. The people who were supposed to educate Meek Mill failed to do so. And so he thought everything was okay. So he did what he thought was right. which was feel free and live his life, like he was doing in Ghana. So that's number one. We didn't respect ourselves enough. Number two is, now this will rub some people the wrong way. And I'm sorry, but my brothers and sisters, we are way too welcoming and tolerant of foreigners and our own people. Like I was saying, if a Ghanaian is caught at the security zone doing something else, he will be in serious trouble. But a foreigner, that's it, and everyone is like, turns a blind eye, and for me, it rubs me the wrong way because this is exactly what we did in the past, and we were lied to, we were taken advantage of, and our dignity was being stripped of. So I feel like we as a people should put a price on ourselves, put a price tag, a heavy price tag, and respect ourselves, because if we don't, others will not respect us. And unfortunately, this is a big example of what I'm saying. So for me, I don't blame Meek Mill at all. I don't blame him. I just blame those who were putting authority in place to ensure that protocols were being followed. And so that's it.
Okay, so that's how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay, so I'm looking at the shade room. So it does say that he said, I don't think they knew it was video footage when we asked to shoot. It's a small camera and one kid. So he had permission to actually shoot the video, or I guess he had permission to shoot a video.
I don't think he would be given permission to shoot a music video.
Yes. So I guess he wasn't given permission to shoot a music video, but they did give him permission to have a camera and have someone recording as they're going through the Jubilee House. They just didn't know what the footage would be used for. So again, he didn't know he had permission to shoot, but not in the sense.
Why did you know what the footage would be used for? Because it clearly showed he was rapping. He was singing.
Yes,
he was rapping. I don't want to show the video because I'm sure most of you have already watched the video. He was rapping, he was singing. So I'm sure they knew what they were going to do. But the Jubilee House is not a recreational center. It is not a party ground. It's a place of prestige and respect. It's a place where the president meets dignitaries from other countries. Now I'll be showing some pictures in there for you to see what happens at the Jubilee House. And especially back in 2019 when the Year of No Return was being launched, most of the African American community, everyone who went there, most of them were granted citizenship, and that ceremony was held at the Jubilee House. And the podium, and I'll show a picture of Meek Mill standing by the podium and with the coat of arms. And the coat of arms in Ghana is also a very respectable symbol with the president of Ghana written on it, which, I wasn't happy, but at the same time, like I said, I don't blame him. At that podium, that's where the president stands to address people. And so for him to just stand there and, didn't really pay much respect to it, then again, you can't really blame him, but the Jubilee House is a very, very, very important place in Ghana. You can't just go there and just shoot any music video. And no Ghanaian musician or video director will be given permission ever. Nothing. You would never be given permission to shoot a video, take picture at the Jubilee House unless it's permitted, unless it's for governmental reasons or governmental promotion or something. You can't just go there and shoot a commercial video like what Meek Mill did and go I'm gonna buy my mom a house and all of that. You can do that. You can't do that, no. And so for the Ghanaians, you guys should understand. Yes, we're a bit disappointed and we were hurt, but at the same time, you can't blame Meek Mill. I don't blame him, of course. I blame the government, those who were put in place to make sure that something like this never happens. I'm sure, trust me, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs because of this.
Okay. Again, I don't have too much commentary, but from my opinion, I was saying when I spoke to you a little bit about it yesterday, I was like, you can't blame Meek Mill because he didn't know. Hell, I didn't know what it was either until it became a big thing, and then I get on the internet and do a little bit of research on my own. So I don't think it's fair to blame him because, again, like, you know, he asked to record, obviously, or apparently they didn't know it was going to be for like a legit music video. Maybe they just thought, okay, it was something he was going to keep to himself, but
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm trying to come up with like some sort of like explanation for it. But again, like you said, he wasn't like prepped and told like these are the rules and regulations when you're here. So you can't blame him. Like, I understand people being upset, but you know,
you can't even walk by an embassy in Ghana and take pictures or videos. You can't even walk by an embassy. You can't do that, you know. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe he felt, and I'll show a picture of the Jubilee House. Maybe the place looked like, I don't know, maybe a cultural center to him or a recreational center. Like, it looks, you know, it doesn't. The Jubilee House doesn't really give you like, you know, the building. It's not like, oh, in your face, like official. It's more. I'll show a picture of it so you understand what I mean. But
it looked like he with the president in the damn picture. So
exactly, like
I'm sure he knew it was like, you know, like a legit place. But again, he just didn't know proper protocol.
Or he just didn't care. That could be another reason. Maybe he just didn't care.
I don't think that it wasn't that he couldn't care. His apology was sincere, and he said it was.
I mean, I love Meek Mill to death. I mean, he's amazing. He's dope. He had a blast in Ghana. I was following him, watching the videos, you know, pictures, everything. He had a blast. But this kind of, you know, it's unfortunate. This overshadowed everything like it did in Ghana. You know, the fun, everything. It's gonna leave a bad taste in the mouth of some people, and it hurts that it's gonna end up like that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't blame him, and I'm sure most of my brothers and sisters in Ghana don't necessarily blame him. And so I think that's it. This is gonna pass.
When as I was reading most of the comments, like some things were being said towards Meek Mill, but mostly it was just like how the, you know, the government or those officials that are, you know, in power didn't make sure he knew like that was a no-no. And they allowed him to do it. Obviously, you see him or you see someone with a camera recording him, and you didn't stop that. So that's what most of the comments were towards, not necessarily towards Meek Mill. Of course, some of it was, but for the most part, a lot of people were saying like, well, you can't blame him. So I stand with Meek Mill. Don't blame Meek.
I mean, I don't blame him. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this video to be informative and you liked it, kindly like, subscribe, and comment down in the comment section. We'll be happy to hear from you. Catch you guys next time. To end the video, I'm Andrew.
I'm Free.
And we are
TheGhaMerican.
See ya. Bye.